Oh, this leads us back to the tent, which means... How do I get...
Let's go across the
okay, over the
drawbridge.
drawbridge. How did we not see it? Oh, we did see
We
it.
did see it.
We just didn't go in.
We didn't realize it was the church.
We didn't go in. So if that's the church, then sorry, I'm going to look at the map. So here we are. We've actually unlocked...
Oh, yeah.
So I think we actually unlocked like this entire area because it looks like there's more shit beyond it even.
Yeah, the electrical
And it's just going to be this
dorms.
that's locked to us now. Let's just go around here and you feel the shadow of a very large building fall on you. You say, sign reads St. Brune, 1147.
Tons of things will eat living things if available. There are videos of cows chowing down on chickens.
Dusty pews in the shadows. Many seem to be missing. Okay, so when it's herbivores, they do need to occasionally eat carrion for proteins and shit. This happens. You get this with deers a lot because they shed their antlers, so they got to eat more than most. And yes, I have seen a duck try to eat another bird before. An altar shrouded in the dark, or something like that. It's too dark to tell.
Let's try that front door.
Let's try that front door. Let's find the crab man. Church doors, heavy wooden doors more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears stark contrast to the padlock carelessly drilled into the wood. Open the padlock with a key, inspect the carpentry, take a closer look at the padlock.
Well, yeah.
Cheap-looking padlock is steadily built. Its shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. Interfacing, medium success. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting somehow. What's with the... Oh! Sorry, I'm trying to say what's with the sticker. Church doors. You see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before. It doesn't say which way the curve goes, though. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. Smiling. The curve makes a smile and the X's make it dead. Conceptualization. Medium success. There is something blindingly modern about the symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before. What makes it so modern? Have you seen the symbol before? Point to it. Take another look at the boring padlock, for absurdity's sake. What makes it so modern? Conceptualization. It's the contrast between the cherry chemical yellow and the rigor mortis. As if the cherry guy didn't know he was dead, or the dead guy didn't care he was. Either way, you got the sense of the forces of the future at work here. Have I seen this before? Or have you seen this before? Kim. He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker.
Because we stole his other one.
When he looks up and pauses, he replies, no. What does it look like to you? Kim. Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency. Okay, what is junior delinquency? What is suggestive of junior delinquency here? Kim. I haven't seen that sticker before, and I am no youth. I agree it's very modern, but does the cherry guy not know he's dead, or does the dead guy not care he is? What is the source of irony here? Padlock, padlock, padlock. Kim, that level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set. Let's try to peel the sticker off without ripping it.
Success.
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb. Put the sticker in your ledger after the last entry where it belongs. Put the sticker on your ledger, right on the cover. Shake it off your thumb and throw it in the wind. I'm putting it on the cover.
Yep.
Nice. Voila, looks very modern. And I leveled up from that. You're part of the Future Brigade now, and so is your formerly humdrum ledger. Neon, baby! Alright.
Inspect the carpentry, or are we gonna set up for...
Didn't we want, yeah, we wanted Fairweather. So let's unlock, shall we?
Yep.
Unlock, and put in the Fairweather.
Internalize.
I guess we can inspect the carpentry. The carving on the door is block-like and angular, much like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold. Run your hand over a beam, back up and look at the door. Let's look at the door. Oh, okay, so that... we'll run the hand over. The surface is smooth with the wind, but moist to the touch. Let's open this shit. The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open. Kim, let's go. Lieutenant nods at you. Pull on the doors. Inland Empire, medium success. As you do, you hear an echo of the doomed commercial area. It's black halls and dusty machines, and then the feeling passes. It's nice that interacts with the stuff I've already done.
Mm-hmm.
A great whoosh of air runs into the black innards of the church as though rushing to fill a great vacuum.
That's
in the heart of the city.
Interesting. The way that's phrased, it implies there was somewhat of a vacuum inside of there.
Yes. Where the fuck even am I? Am I here?
Probably not.
No,
Probably
I'm here.
zooming into us now, yeah.
And I got a thought. A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. We should walk here, not run.
No, we're clicking.
Fuck you, I'm running. Look at me go. Yeah.
Might want your torch.
You're right. This grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. Feels like it's trying to become one with the church. Wait, do I still have a point here? No, I don't. And you're right, Philippa. I probably would like the torch right now. Did that change anything about this? No, it didn't. Okay.
Because remember, it can reveal hidden bubbles and shadows.
Can. More of forked lightning pattern you saw outside. Bark beetles? No, it looks intentional. Some long forgotten style. Blackboard filled with complex equations. They look recent. Something to do with radio frequencies?
Ooh.
It's like a big ass broken fucking stained glass there.
Yeah.
2 decks of reel-to-reel tape spinning on empty.
Spinning on full?
Portable hum-on Welsh tape recorder. It's possible it's recording something? Someone siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna. What the fuck's in here?
Money?
No, something better. It's another mainframe! The machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures in the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity. Kim, another radio computer, says the lieutenant, stepping closer. And this time it's already turned on. He seems cautious around the machine. Esprit de corps, medium success. These machines sometimes harbour traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful. Kim, we should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case. Yes, but this machine looks like the one in the doomed commercial area. Wait, just let me investigate it. Step behind the computer. You're right, let's get out of here. I'm going to say it looks like the one in the doomed commercial area. Kim, it's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model. He inspects the machine's framework, careful not to touch anything. Interfacing, medium success. The one you saw earlier was REM Civic. This is REM Prefect, a model number RC7024, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a REM-compatible interim converter. Encyclopedia, medium success. The REM Prefect is the governmental version of the most commonly used REM Civic model. Although mostly based on the same technology, the REM Prefect is equipped with better noise attenuation circuits. I'm going to investigate it. You see a fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. Kim, the lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. Diamond-shaped. They are absolutely not that. You're free to proceed. I'm going to look. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the sides says in a black marker, log February to March. Interfacing, easy success. Another filament memory. Press play to talk with the repeater. Let's play. Speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you, whose voice sounds like 100 years old. Ah, here she is again. Good afternoon, Fortress Accident on St. Broom. This is East Insulindian... Sorry. Yeah, I got it right. Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log? Perception, hearing, easy success. It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area. I looked inside the core, but the tape on the filament just said log February to March. Fortress Accident, like the one in the doomed commercial area? What are you, a machine? Are you alive? Thanks, but I'm finished with this call. Like the one in the doomed commercial area? Repeater station. I have 2 machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on St. Broom, the other on Rue de Saint Gassain. Kim, St. Broom, that's the church. The lieutenant gestures around him. And Rue de Saint Gallen, that's the doomed commercial area. Anything else I can help you with? Log February to March. Good, please repeat the password. Kim, let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer. A password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint? Is it my birthday? This is the police. Please open this thing. We've been here before. Let's just back the fuck off. Received. I will register this login attempt. Fortress Accident, is there anything else I can do for you today?
I want to know if she's a machine or actually alive.
She's a person.
Yeah.
Let's just back the fuck off. Okay, so we gotta look around for that
Red
password.
would do.
What is this dealie? Stained glass window! Ooh, pretty!
Yeah, that must be, what's her face? The real pretty, the famous one. Della D or something?
Something like that. Dolores?
Yeah.
In white, silver, and apricot finds... The young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across your body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced, and sad. A dark and radiant majesty. Encyclopedia, easy success. Wait, I just dragged that thing. Can I just drag that up there? Oh, so I can. This is her Innocence Dolores Day. Hey, we were both right! Stained glass window, cradled in her arms, are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel. Sure. Ooh, there I go. Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are cold and hard. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass. Close your eyes first. Look up. Let's look up.
Yeah.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There's a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of, what? Compassion? Remorse? Conceptualization, medium success. She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. It's compassion. It's remorse. It's mourning. It's not possible to live. I guess compassion? Kim. As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder. Do the same as you get up. Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees, and into the apricot-coloured light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass. This is Dolores Day. Encyclopedia, medium 10. How did I know this is the mother of humanism? Visual calculus, challenging. Reconstruct the cracked glass. What do we reckon? I mean, we could always just get this free point here.
Might as well.
Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is her Innocence Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain, Fing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men. Wait, what exactly is an innocence? I've read a book about it, but it was fuzzy. Okay, when did she rule? What else is there to know about her? I want more. Was there something terrifying about her? To hell with this. We could ask about the terrifying thing. Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it, but Inland Empire, medium success, terrifying. It's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have started thinking about her. You're right, time to heed the warning. No, there was something bad about her. Was there something bad about her? I want to know. Encyclopedia, you already do. Although she is often considered to be the greatest human being ever to live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her farriers. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaign she waged against the Mesk state, and then there was the resettlement programs.
Oh god,
what happened?
Never bodes well.
The Mesk state tried to detach itself from monocentric rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs, oh Jesus, and mass resettlement of upstate Magritte were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity.
Yep.
Rhetoric, medium success, suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity. Encyclopedia. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb. An icon such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman you've ever seen, with green eyes the colour of the Passantic Mare Integrum. Little is known of her Marquis husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day into court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of it. Conceptualization, medium success. The subtle terror is part of her iconography. Kim, Lieutenant Yefretor, you have stood there for over 5 minutes. The lieutenant's calm voice echoes in the cold air of the church. What are you thinking of, may I ask? She's somehow connected to the case. Glowing lungs. That's fucked up. Why did we tolerate this bourgeois woman that long before we shot her? Nothing, just looking around. She's beautiful. She's not human. Yell, war criminal!
I mean, I'm tempted to yell war criminal, but also the glowing lungs. That's fucked up.
I mean, I think she's somehow connected to the case.
Yep.
Okay, she's been dead for 300 years. I'm almost 1,000% certain she isn't connected to the case. He takes his glasses off to clean them. None of this is, in fact. This church, the coast, this isn't a good place to get lost in. Let's see how the glass was cracked.
Aww.
Fucked up. The shards glimmer in the dark. You see little pearls of light on the edges of the crack that splits the female figure. Something is written here. Some remains of broken letter and lines in the emotion. Sorry, line the emotion. What it said you do not know. Okay, well, let's leave that. Reaction speed. Hey, Her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Like holding little men in her finger, remember? What? No, I don't remember anything. I don't want to think about this. Goodbye. You have the Headless Felon Rider figurine. This is where it comes in handy. You should give it to her. Win it back. What? Look around. Win who back? I can't win it back. She's a long dead historical figure. Yes, I should. This is a task of mine now. Forget about it. Okay, let's do it. So very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for.
How do we offer it to her?
Yeah, how do we do that? Dolores Day is fond of figurines. She deserves more. You should offer her any and all you have one day if you meet her in person. What an odd task to give yourself, but here we are.
Oh, maybe it's a reference to the pale woman.
Perhaps.
Jeez, those look like school desks.
Yeah, but this was a church.
Yeah.
Money! New shoes!
Empathy shoes.
Empathy shoes.
We like empathy shoes.
What are my current shoes? My current shoes are perception shoes. I'd rather have empathy shoes, honestly. Misk's Banger Red Brogues. These dapper snakeskin shoes have an almost invisible white-on-white flower motive? I think it means motif.
Yep.
Sewn on the tongue. The toe caps are still dusty from lying in the church.
I'm surprised the whole thing's dusty from lying in the church, honestly.
Chuck that shit on there, man.
Yeah. Also the fact that this, like, oh damn it, the thought is gone. I wonder if they're actually snakeskin or if they're possibly alligator skin.
Oh god. A spider has spun its web around this wood-carved pillar. Okay, there's more to look at. Crap pane of glass, colourful. Came from the stained glass window, still has letters on it too. Okay, but we can't investigate it any further.
At the moment, at least.
Where's my crab man? Or did he die? Frost has drawn flowers on the glass, obscuring the view.
Bottle. Take your bottle.
We always gotta take this bottle, Philippa. We are Hobocop, first and foremost. A figure drawn in the frost in the window, depicting a deer. Okay. What's this? Pants? A scarf. Misk Banger's silk scarf. Huge red scarf is still dusty from lying in the church. A subtle red-on-red embroidery embellishes it with cocky roosters and Misk floral motifs. What do we got here? Inland Empire? Fuck that. We'll take more endurance, thank you. And now I have a scarf. Isn't that nice?
It is. It's a pretty scarf. Is that a bat flying around?
Oh. Perception, hearing. Silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would become completely silent. Wait, I think I still hear something. And then it's gone, almost all of it, but for the faintest of hums. You can barely hear your own breathing. Yell as loud as you can, stop your feet, and clamp your hands. I'll stomp. I've been told not to yell. You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total somehow. I guess I'm yelling. Your voice is barely audible, not a howl, but the softest of whimpers. Turn to Kim. What's happening? The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer. Can you hear anything? Almost nothing, and it's beginning to worry me. Not really, but it's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like this. Can't hear shit. Can't hear shit. Kim, I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics. Hey, I wonder if it's something paranatural. It's probably nothing, just our imagination. Whatever it is, it's definitely real. Something odd is happening around us. What if it's paranatural? Kim, please, detective, not this again. Let's look to the bell tower. Orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead. Perception, sight. Try to see beyond the shadows. Let's give it a go.
Oh.
Nah, we didn't.
Oh.
Oh, there's a red chick. Didn't realize it was a red chick. Looks like Crab Man's gonna get the drop on us.
Yep.
Old Crab Man.
It's the Crab Man.
Just darkness without end. Makes your head spin. What's the darkness like? Try to make out something. Anything. There's nothing. You're dizzy and disoriented as you see dark and more dark rising. Kim, officer, what are you looking at? He follows your gaze, attempting to see what it is you're seeing. What's the darkness like? Filled with vague shapes of woodwork and sense of great height. I'll blink. Whoa!
We fainted.
Did I? There's Crab Man! Tiago, you see something hanging from the rafters looking straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk with it? Time to talk to Crab Man! Crab Man... Is that a man? Looks more like a part of the carpentry in the building. Came alive and is now studying you intently. Reaction speed, easy success. The Crab Man! Hey, who's there? This is the police. Show yourself. Say nothing. Be quiet for now. Are you Crab Man?
I say we start with say nothing, be quiet.
The man leans forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
I bet your alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, but don't worry. Everything's gonna be alright. You've come to the right place.
Interesting.
Encyclopedia medium success. That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk, and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Rivicol. The right place for what? What are you doing here? The right place for what?
You're gonna receive the mother-in-law, and when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of the bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
It's pretty cool, medium success. I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks, and maybe the ceiling climbing too. It's all very hard to square for the lieutenant's own view of reality. Electrochemistry, easy success. Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already, sheesh. Yeah, I guess I have a bit of a problem, and it's been getting out of hand lately, but I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol use. Oh, hell no, run away. I mean, let's be honest with this man.
I see deep inside you, your body and spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence, and you don't even know it.
Great, more patronizing. So original. Oh, I'm very in touch with my suffering. How do you know what I'm feeling? I'm actually here on behalf of some people looking to establish a nightclub.
I'm very in touch with my suffering.
Sure.
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc that Reno is wreaking on your mind and your spirit. Necesitas parar, homie.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to
Damn, Kim!
Wow, Kim, you hate him except when he's telling me to shut up and stop drinking. For some reason, I feel like you have a point there. Who do you think you are? Some crazy guy under the roof? What is this shit? You know, alcohol is central to my identity. If I wouldn't drink, I just wouldn't be me. This is stupid. I don't even know what this is. That's all well and good, but we need to talk about unlicensed occupation of ecclesiastic property. Yeah, you got a point.
It's me, Joseph Morrow. I'm only the messenger, Holmes.
His voice echoes in the cold air of the church.
The church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
He sways gently in the beams, waiting for you to take it all in. Rhetoric, medium success. You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game? Drama, medium success. 'Tis not an act, my liege. Saving, perchance. He hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot. He must be Crab Man. Some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub. Do you know where the other spooker is? Point to the strange machines around you. Well, let's...
Go with the Crab Man!
Tiago, never known myself to be Crab, but if that's the name you've got for me, I won't stop you from using it. To be fair, it's really more like a spider. If you're not a crab, then what are you? Sorry, you just weren't moving like a human. Hey, it's your neighbors who came up with this name, not me. I'll be like, you're not moving like a human. Tiago, he considers this for a moment. I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams, he pauses. It may be that I gotta work on my technique. What were you before you became Crab Man? Tiago, I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone. Shake your head. So many people losing their memory. A certain potent of doom. I lost my memory too, and it haunts me. I lost my memory too, but I like it. It's like I get to create a whole new me, start again from scratch. So you used to be in a gang, but you don't really remember it. Sounds convenient. I guess I'll talk about the haunting.
I mean, I think we're enjoying building a new self, but yeah, I suppose it also haunts us a bit too.
Tiago, he looks at you as if he wants to pat you on the back. No, man, you gotta let that shit go. When the mother's light touch will fill you with rapture. Kim, do you remember your name, sir? Tiago is my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place among your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore. My name's Harry. Extend your hand in greeting. My name's Harry Dubois. My place in the world is Lieutenant W. Frater. I don't do names either. Names are out. I don't care what mine is.
Brag about the oh.
Nah, I'm just gonna introduce myself. There you go. That's the thing, Holmes. None of that matters. He ignores your hand. His limbs a mere shadow below the ceiling. What the fuck are you even doing here? Diego, this is a special place. There's perforation in the world up here. Way out into nothingness. He nods towards the ceiling. This church was built around it for the purposes of veneration. I circle it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days I'll be pure enough to drink from it directly. Mother of silence, you mean her? Point to the window. What will happen once you drink from this perforation? I still don't understand what you're doing in the church. Are those yours? Show him the scarf and shoes you float.
No, those are ours now. What will happen once you drink?
What will happen? Tiago, I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally at one with the state of the world before reality began. Rhetoric, medium success. That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that?
Mother of silence. Ask if she means.
Well, that's clear what he means. Still don't know what you're doing in the church. I am a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory. Can you sing for me? Sing me something. It doesn't really make sense for you to sing if she's the mother of silence. No, singing is good. We should all sing a bit more. We'll do the last one.
Yep.
You want to ask him to sing? I'm like, we won't ask this guy to sing. Tiago, he laughs. I don't mean literal singing, Holmes. This is the mother of silence we're talking about. It's the singing of a burning heart. You may be thinking, but fire crackles. No, Holmes, that's the material that's burning. The flames themselves are without sound. You sure you didn't just switch one drug for another? How do you even find this place, this church? Sure, we'll ask him that. Tiago, it's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service. Drama, medium success. Too gleeful, those words. He is lying, not to you, to his very own self. Faith is a kind of drug, as they famously once said. I guess you have a point. Let's agree to disagree. I was being insensitive. Sorry, let's move on.
Faith is a kind of drug.
Tiago shakes his head. I've heard that before, and I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from the silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
Never! I mean...
I think love might have been my drug of choice, and I think I'm still hungover from it. That's the only extra option, otherwise we can just agree to disagree here.
I think love was my drug of choice.
He looks at you gravely. She took you for a good spin, huh? Don't worry, bro. That love is but a drop compared to the ocean of the mother's love.
Oof.
The mother will eat all of you and spit all of you out.
And never spit you out.
Sorry, let's agree to disagree. Tiago, I know it'll take time. Don't sweat it. Alright, how'd you even find this place? Tiago, hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up here, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, it didn't belong to me. I have other questions. Do you know where the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines. Diego, other spooker? Oh, esa vegeta muy estudiosa, he laughs. Dunno, Holmes. Rhetoric, medium success. Vegeta is grandma? Wait, so there is another person living in the church? And that's Vegeta? Diego, no, I just call her Vegeta because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. He scratches his head. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
I think it's the pale girl, the pale driver.
You don't know where she is? Diego, that's what I said, Holmes. how can you not know... how can you not know that when you both live here? Diego, don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on a computer now and then. We've got different interests. So you got nothing else to tell me? How she looks, what she does, who is she? Diego, I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or... He shrugs. Reaction speed, easy success. Or search for a radio computer. Have you by any chance heard the future to say the password to her radio computer? Diego, too many times, Essay. You need it for something? Drama, medium success. Surveys are a good way to fish personal information, and especially in the name of public safety. Why do you keep hissing, Drama? I'm doing a survey of passwords and passcodes, identifying regional trends. In the interest of public safety, of course. Just tell me what's the password. Step closer. Yes, it's for first-degree murder investigation and Martinez. Honestly, I just want to break into a radio computer to see what's on it. Well, fuck it, we'll do the survey. Yeah, don't sweat it, Vato. The password is afterlife death. What do you think of that? Makes me almost pity La Nihilista Pequena when I hear it. So, you've been here a long time. Do you know when the church was abandoned? Let's get to the point. Let's talk about the nightclub. Tiago, the ones in the tent outside, right? I seen them. Guessing they're the ones who call me Crab? Probably scared of me. Wait, they have reason to be scared? So what do you think? About the nightclub, that is. I trust you won't get in the way of some enterprising youth. The business looks promising. Turning a church into a nightclub, I have to say it's a great idea. You should support it.
Do they have any reason to be scared of you?
Yeah. Tego, nah, man, they look pretty funny, and I don't harm no one anymore anyway. Anymore.
Yeah, 2, I think, is the next one. Because he might be, like, really angry about that idea.
Tego, why not? They won't bother me none. I'm usually way up here, imbibing. I ain't got no music on earth that can reach where I can go. Yeah. Might even be nice to get some company. Okay, then. Thanks.
Crabman's okay with you.
I think we're done here, I say. The figure crawls off into the darkness above. Kim, that was an interesting conversation. However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
It's relevant because we got the damn password.
We got another thing. Wasteland of Reality, -2 physical instrument, insomnia. Research time 20 hours.
Mm.
It has been brought to your attention that you're an alcoholic, and that's a sickness, and it's killing you. You're crawling on your knees through life. Your booze-filled belly dragging on the ground, your brain now fuzzy, now in overdrive, your hair sticking together with today's cold sweat and yesterday's vomit. Perhaps they're right. Anything's better than this. Even bone-dry reality itself. Maybe you can quit. So maybe we'll take this one in the future.
I think that green dot might be where you can talk to him again.
Possibly. Let's see. The bowl is filled with water. A live wire runs directly into it. Could these wires work as contact microphones? Let's go. Okay, so I say
we got the password.
We got the password. We'll check that out, and then check out the rest of the church, I guess, and then we can call it a day there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's press play again. Repeater station. Ask me for the password again. Let's try this again. I think I may have the right password for the personal log. Good. Please repeat the password. Afterlife death. Repeater station. Good. I've unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Fortress accident. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything else I can do for you today? What are you, a machine? Are you alive? Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne. Now please repeat. Is this personal log? The lieutenant whispers into your ear. She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid. Yvonne, my partner here, tells me that you're here because all the radio computer guys are paranoid. Okay, but where are you? How do I know where I am? How did you know where I am? Station repeater. Yvonne, I work as a repeater at the Eastern Insulindian repeater station. It's my job to know where you are. Fortress accident. As for me, well, some static. And then I'm sitting in my cubicle surrounded by a wall of radios. Now please tell me why you're calling, Fortress accident. Okay, thanks, but I'm finished with this call. Alright, let's press the print. The printer prints out a long text document with some dated paragraphs. Looks a bit like someone's journal. Read the printout. First entry, made on 4th of February 51 by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used a crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. Kim, the lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath. 4th of February? That's over a month ago. Whoever set up these machines has been there for quite a while. This log might be connected to the case. Read the second entry. Let go of the printout. I think we'll just read the second entry. He's made it pretty clear that he doesn't think that. 6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near the place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, alright. Still haven't figured out the electricity. Read the third entry. 7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking Eska series? Something advanced. Why should she need an antenna? Kim, why should anyone need any of this equipment here? He steps on a wire running on the ground, inspecting it with his boot. Read the fourth entry. 8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Silaslaw? Yes? It's like a slash for that L. Started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labour. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean the programmers. The writers though, they're fucked. Oh, this may be where our Fortress accident ended up after, for some reason, leaving their other area to another abandoned area? Not really sure.
They probably were being charged rent in the other place.
I just have to find out what caused the data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know, everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right. A data loss? Artists, programmers, Lexi? Who are all these people? Data loss? Kim. It seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. He adjusts his glasses. Let's just keep reading. So who are these people? Kim. I think these worked in the radio computer games businesses. The ones we saw in the Doom commercial area. They must be her former co-workers. Read the fifth entry. 12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbour. Definitely not happy to see Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m. Kim, the strike. He strokes his chin. We're nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's this radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place. Read the sixth entry. 25th February 51. I've been sending data up to Lintal for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in the disappointment, but I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. I need to get some mics. Kim, is she talking about... The lieutenant looks to his right, toward the silence. Read the seventh entry. 28th February 51. Yes, the first recordings confirmed that Swallow was real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to data loss that led me here. Kim, the pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk? But what could it be? Look at the water basins behind you. Kim, the lieutenant doesn't answer. Follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples. Read the 8th entry. Mainframe, March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. Not me. Other people. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music. One neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good. Don't want anyone distracting me from my work. Reaction speed, easy success. The disco man must be a cell. She must be describing a cell. Kim, the girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes. Read the 9th entry. March 51, I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. Wait, 51, is that?
March 51, not a specific date, but it's us.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's us.
Yep.
Can't do anything about it. Storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her. That's me. I was the one who broke into their radio computer, and the storekeeper must be Plaisance. Kim, I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with that machine.
It's a great idea to meddle with that machine.
Interfacing, medium success. No, it was a great idea. You're learning things. This is how you learn things about machines. Read the 10th entry. March 51. I mean, if that was yesterday, this must be today.
Yeah.
A new 2-meter aux cable, noodles, crackers, ping energy drinks, water, toothpaste, gum, also some canned air. Perception, easy success. Your reading's interrupted by the church door opening. Sooner the programmer. A strange woman makes straight for the computer.
I think she's gonna be up
Taking her
soon.
time. She still hasn't seen me. I'm shining a light right at the computer. Apparently she's just ignoring me.
My radio computer, I see.
She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots. Interfacing, medium success. Yes, you are breaking in, but not to her radio computer. You're a master circuit
I do
breaker.
apologize for the intrusion, madam. We are with the RCM, you see.
I can assure you I'm an expert circuit bender. I'm not breaking into your computer. I'm using it to access Coalition military data links. We're here on a side case, representing certain music venue organizers. We're not breaking in. I'm pursuing a mysterious lead, searching for my lost identity. Okay. Fuck it. We'll just say what we're doing, I guess?
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here.
She barely looks up from the keyboard. You hear that the machine whir back to life.
Me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks.
And the crab man.
No, please
Yep.
give me some room. I need
Does she
to
know about the crab man? I don't think she does.
We should talk to her.
You'd think it'd be in
She has your documentation.
the logs, right?
Yeah, so I don't think she's noticed him.
Oh, let's see. Can I go talk to her again?
What is it?
The woman is still hunched over the keyboard, gently illuminated by the pairing machine. I didn't break anything, did I? Hey, you the lead programmer of Wirral and Tevid by any chance? Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here? I'm gonna ask her about that.
Yep.
Or no, not anymore. That project is dead.
Empathy. Easy success. She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized, rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back. Didn't break anything, did I?
Just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Does not look like a big loss to her. I mean, what are you doing here?
Sona Lukanen killed them, the former lead programmer of Folter's Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're
What?
not here to hire me, I don't really know how can I help you.
Have you seen the Crab Man? Why are there so many machines in this place? What are you doing in an abandoned church? How do you feel about anodic dance music? Right, we'll leave you. You know about the Crab Man? Sooner, no. But you know he's around? Sooner, yes. He's seen you.
She's definitely a
He
programmer.
must have seen you. It sounds like you're not all that worried about him at all. I'll say the last one.
Yep.
Sooner. No, you're right, I'm not. Her voice trails off as she bends over to tinker on the machine's printer. What's with the machines? Sooner. I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything. Why do you need an antenna? Point to it. What are you doing with your radio computer? What about those bowls of water? Let's ask about the bowls.
Yeah, the balls of water are really curious.
Sooner. They are connected to my REM prefect. She looks up. Whatever you do, please just please don't move them, okay? Thanks. Rhetoric, medium success. Short and terse, there you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers. What's with the antenna? Sooner. I use the AI1 as my REM prefect's processing unit. REM prefect, that's your radio computer, right? Mm-hmm. And that antenna is its processing unit? Sooner. Yes, she sighs. You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you? She's stopped working now. No, I'm a master circuit bender. I know everything. Not really. I know a little. I don't really know much about anything in this world, to be honest. I know a little.
Yep. Enough to get you in trouble
So
by
no.
breaking into other people's computers.
Alright, well, all radio computers perform operations up on air, so in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna. What's on air? Sooner. On the front, the unified front of radio waves, licensed and controlled by Lintel, the East Insulindic region. It's all around us, she waves her hand, and that's what on air means. Conceptualization. Medium success. Like love! And the AR1, is that a good antenna? Sooner. She stops to think. Yes, it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market, so I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, she turns back to her terminal. You should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many menus dedicated to that kind of thing. What the fuck are you doing? Sooner. I'm working. Working on what? Sooner. Could you... She closes her eyes. Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point? I really need to focus on something. Isn't your RIM prefect computer made exclusively for the government use?
I'm curious.
Sooner. So you do know something about computers. She looks up, almost proud of you. You're right. Prefect is mostly used by government peeps. And you work for the government? So why do you have it? Suna. She inhales sharply before answering in a single breath. Because I need something good for my investigation, and Rem Civic is widely agreed to be below all standards, so I had to upgrade. Besides, owning a Rem prefect isn't such a big deal anymore. Interfacing, medium success. No, actually it is kind of a big deal. You don't see Rem prefects in every police department, for example. How did you get your hands on it? Did you steal it?
How did you get your hands on it?
Suna. I know a friend of a friend who used to freelance for the Coalition, she says nonchalantly, scratching her ear. I was actually aiming for the military-grade Rem Rational series, but I couldn't find one. She pats a glowing machine. Prefect is mainly based on the same technology as Rem Civic, so it's kind of a rip-off. But it does have better compatibility with newer antenna models, so I won't complain.
They really
Right.
went radio
Next
punk
question.
with this setting.
So what are you doing in the abandoned church? Suna. You really like those questions, don't you? There's a hint of amusement in her tired eyes. Endurance, medium success. They're bloodshot. She hasn't really been getting much sleep lately, has she? I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions. You're occupying a public space. I need to know what you're doing here. There have been complaints from your neighbours.
Police officer.
Suna. I'm conducting a scientific research here. You can't throw me out, she says, ready to stand her ground. What research? Suna. I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Ooh, black hole.
Logic, medium success. Wait, what? Interfacing, easy success. She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. Kim. Lieutenant raises his brows but doesn't say anything. Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal? A hole in the world. What does that mean exactly? I'll ask about the journal. Suna. Yes, that's what led me here. She stares at the burnished antenna on a nearby table, but I suspect that it might be something a little more complicated than that. A hole in the world. What does that mean? Suna. Exactly, what does it mean? There's something frantic about her as she locks her gaze with you, eyes shining up like pearls. Up to now, it's been impossible to say what it is, but because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualifies as what qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist? She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for your answer. Logic, challenging failure. That's a little above your pay grade at the moment. Okay, fair enough. What did I actually get? Ooh, so tantalizingly close.
Yep.
Hold on a moment. Does it mean we're now living in a world that has holes in it? I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it. I don't know. I'm not here for some science. I just want to solve a murder so I can go home.
Hold on a moment, we'll get us more things.
Suna. I don't know, are we? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. But how do I figure it out? I can't even understand. Okay, I don't know. I'm just here to solve a murder. Suna. You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, she replies, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydrotransducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins. Encyclopedia, medium success. Ha! Hydrotransducers, so that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound through water.
Cool.
Suna, but honestly it's not progressing very well. She grows silent, staring at a circle of basins. It looks like some ancient ritual. Do you have any idea where the hole might be located? You said the research isn't going well. Why not? That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world for now. Why is your research going bad? Suna. Because it's just trial and error trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... She stops in mid-sentence. You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Do you have any idea where the hole might be located?
Suna. Somewhere underneath the roof beams, I suppose. She looks up, her eyes trying to pierce the pitch-black heights above, but without much success. Why there? Suna. There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all of audible vibrations seem to cease. I've named it the Swallow. The higher you go, the less you record. Kim. The Pillar of Silence. Are you sure it's not an architectural quirk? Suna. Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place. This is where the Crabman lives. Suna. I know. You don't think Crabman might be somehow responsible? Suna. No, I don't. Okay, that's all I need to know for now. How do you feel about a Nordic dance music? Suna. What? She squints her eyes. I hate it. Conceptualization. Medium success. I bet she hasn't even heard it. Have you even listened to it? Like, actually listened? What are you, 40? It's the future of dance music. Same here, just doesn't connect here, tap on your heart. Not like disco does. Anyway. Okay, wow, that was quick. Why do you hate it?
Why do you hate it?
Suna. Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music. Right, but how do you feel about a club for Nordic dance music? Sooner. This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? She looks up, shaking her head. I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here. What do they want to build then? Sooner. Take a guess, why don't you?
Drug den.
A youth centre would be nice. A petting zoo. A place for animals. Maybe some community space to help the elderly? I'm still convinced they want to establish a nightclub for Nano music. They said it's their dream. I mean, that's the closest
That's what
to...
we've got. Yeah.
Sooner, the lead programmer sighs. I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks. Kim, good luck. The lieutenant notes, I'm not coming in there. Alright, I'll let you work in peace.
Interesting.
Alright, so we gotta go and talk... Yep. Tell Andre about Soon's thoughts. Okay, so I think we mostly investigated this. I think there may be some spots in the back we didn't look at. But...
I think we found it.
No, we basically found it, so... We will exit, and then we will save our game.
Does the sound actually mess with you when you go in there?
What's that?
Go back through the swallow and listen to the game sound.
No, it's still going.
No, like, it's... changes it. Like, here's nothing, and go back into the swallow.
No, it's still there.
No, go back into the swallow, I'll point it out. That sound.
What sound?
The whoo kind of sound. Just stop in the middle of the bowls, which is about where the point is. Yep. That sound is not playing elsewhere.
Okay. I'll take your word for that.
See? Not playing anymore?
Is a mystery.
Yeah.
We're just the crime solvers to get to the bottom of it.
Part of me is like, can you not actually hear that sound that was playing while you were in the middle of the
Maybe
swamp?
I'm too old.
It was like a kind of sound.
Alright, folks, so I'm gonna save it a game here.
Honk in the
that's-
chat if you could hear the sound.
And that's gonna be it. Wow. We got... There are videos of crows choking... Oh, no, wait, no, yep.
Yep,
Oh,
I told
we
you
did
about
see that.
Yep.
Thought it said clowns choking down on chickens, and I was like, oh boy. Oh boy. Anyways, have fun, folks. We're going to be back probably on Tuesday, if not Thursday, to do more of this or something else, but probably this. And until then, we'll see you guys later.